Hey everyone, it's Abdallah here, and I am so excited about the brand new Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury reveal trailers that just happened on Nintendo's official site. What we're going to be doing in today's video is going over the reveal trailer, and then we'll also go over the overview trailer, and at the very end we'll talk about our feelings and what we are most excited for. It's going to be great. So I want to keep the discussion in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys are excited for, and if you guys are excited for me playing through this game and potentially playing with you guys because it's online multiplayer, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for even more. So I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to show you the very first trailer. We're going to talk about that, and then we'll go into the overview. So let's do that, shall we? Okay, that was amazing. For starters, that's like the second time that I saw that. So like every time that I'm watching it, like I'm noticing smaller details on it. So I'm very excited for that. Everything that was in this reveal trailer is going to be in the overview trailer, so we don't really have to like break this down and see exactly what it is. But it does look amazing, right? Like I'm so pumped for it. So anyway, let's jump into the next one, which is the overview trailer. And the overview trailer has a narrator that kind of describes what's going on. So I know a lot of you guys are brand new to the Nintendo Switch and you didn't own this game on Nintendo Wii U. And I know that a lot of you guys actually have this game and you're wondering whether or not you should double dip. We'll get into that at the very end of the video and we'll discuss it. So anyway, let's jump into this new one, shall we? All right, here we go. All right, let's do it.
The speed, climbing skills, and claws of a cat. Now you and Mario have the paws and the power to tackle this adventure, plus a whole lot more. This time, Bowser's bigger, badder, and madder than ever in Bowser's Fury. 2 adventures in one game, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Let's start with one that might seem familiar. This story begins with Bowser capturing the princesses of the Sprixie Kingdom. Enter Mario and company. Together, you're in for a wild adventure, spanning worlds connected by clear pipes. You'll head side to side, front to back, and even straight up. Beware, this is a world of tricky traps. Just gotta make it to the goal pole at the end of each course. These familiar faces are quite the characters. Take your pick. The all-rounder that's all around great at, well, most any course. Mario. And his bro, hitter of high jumps, Luigi. Her hovering highness, Peach. And even the dashing Toad. Like, whoa, that dash. Once you acquire the Super Bell, you can transform into Cat Mario. Climb up the wall like a cat. Scratch. Or use a variety of cat actions. Time to split in two with Double Mario. Grab some more double cherries to divide and conquer. There are other power-ups you can find too. Heat things up as Fire Mario, Tanuki Mario, and more. They may just embiggen your chances. Feeling like you just can't beat a course? Try using this. You'll transform into White Tanuki Mario. It's nice for beginners who want the help. Beyond transformations, there are many boxy items that work wonders. Skate across ice. Throw baseballs. And much more, with many different items that vary up your ventures. Multiplayer, anyone? Up to 4 players can explore together. Cooperate with friends and family to clear courses. Or, if you're feeling competitive, see who can set the highest score. Together, you'll encounter playstyles you could never pull off alone. Did we mention online play? Well, now we have. With an internet connection and Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can play online with friends. While you play, you can freeze time in the game with snapshot mode and snap some shots. Zoom in, add filters, and use any stamps you found. They're scattered across courses, just waiting to be found and put to creative use. Looking good. Oh dear, that's right. There's a whole other adventure in this game. Bowser's Fury. The game takes place in a kingdom of cats. Here, a range of islands float upon a vast lake. But Bowser doesn't find it so relaxing. He's furious! Now, Mario and Bowser Jr. must unite. Can these reluctant allies collect the cat shines littered all over the kingdom? One thing's for sure, this is no time for a cat nap. Better stay on your toes. Luckily, Bowser Jr. will offer support. He's actually surprisingly helpful. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend to team up. The second player gets to be Bowser Jr. Can't forget good old Plessy. How else could you navigate this huge lake? Coast smoothly across the water. And this time over the ground, too. After a certain amount of time, the world changes. Because Bowser. Overcome with fury, he becomes the gigantic Fury Bowser. His falling spikes will change the terrain. His mighty attacks will keep you guessing, and there's nowhere to hide. But no one can stay mad forever. Once he's gone, a calm will wash over Lake Lapcat. No time to relax, though. If you wish to defeat Fury Bowser, you must claim the might of the Giga Bell. Behold, when the monster appears, it triggers an awakening in the Giga Bell. By gathering the cat shines, Mario has broken the seal on the Giga Bell, allowing him to transform. fight fire and fury with feline so furry. Two adventures in one game. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
Amiibo!
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is compatible with all currently available Amiibo figures. The Cat Mario Amiibo figure, sold separately, lets you transform into the invincible White Cat Mario. Plus, the Cat Peach Amiibo summons a random power-up. Phew, that was close. Amiibo.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Oh my gosh. So what do you guys think of that? I think it's amazing. I think it looks great. I think the graphics look stunning. I think that the gigantic Fury Bowser looks really cool. Just overall, like, this looks great, right? This looks like a good game. If it wasn't already a game that exists on Nintendo Wii U, what's going on? Okay, look, I get it. You guys can let me know in the comments right now if you've ever owned this game versus if you haven't, right? Like, I need to know this. It's kind of the concept of, like, Pikmin, like, 3 Deluxe on Nintendo Switch. Yes, I'm not against ports by any means, and I like that they actually changed up the game a little bit and added some more things to the game versus just, like, reporting it. So I love that. I'm 100% on board with it. If it was a straight port from Wii U all the way to Nintendo Switch, I would have a problem with that. But no, this looks great. The game is perfect, okay? I've done an entire Let's Play this game, I think, on my channel years ago when it came out on Wii U. So you guys, if you want to search Super Mario 3D World Abdallah, you guys can go watch it, and it's really old. But anyway, so yeah, the game's fun. You're absolutely going to love it. It's very linear. You can go through levels, and then the levels are very linear. You're not going to have too much time beating it. The cat power-ups are pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to spend this much time talking about the old game that's on Nintendo Wii U, right? Like, okay, a lot of you guys know about it. Some of you guys don't. The power-ups look great. I'm excited for it. One of the only things that they changed about it was the concept of collecting stamps, which is kind of cute. So, like, I think that that's exciting. This is also exciting, too, over here. With the online gameplay. So, like, usually with Nintendo, they're just like, hey, do couch co-op and have fun, right? But now they're changing and turning over a new leaf, which is great. I love that. Years later than it should be, but I digress. So now you can go through and you can join friends' rooms if you have Nintendo Switch Online, which is only $20 a year. Okay, not a big deal, but this is actually really cool. I love this fact. So yeah, with that, you can play online. And I'm just curious as to, like, do you just play through mini games? Can you go through the entire campaign mode? What is Rosalina doing there? Is that considered a spoiler because they didn't show her that she's like the end game unlockable character? Spoiler warning right now. Although that would be really funny if they added in one additional playable character. Let me know in the comment section below which character you would like to see as a playable character in 3D World that hasn't been revealed. Right? Wario, Waluigi, right? Nah. Anyway, so I'm very curious about this. Like, how is it going to work? Are you just going to be like, hey, I'm a leader and I'm going to choose this level? Or like everyone, maybe there's like a roulette based off of what levels you play? I honestly don't know, but I'm very curious. Snapshot mode looks really, really fun. I'm excited for this because it's good to like make little memorabilia that you can post on social media or anything like that. I think it's really, really cute. And you can just kind of move around the camera, and Nintendo's been doing that a lot recently with a lot of their games, especially with Pikmin 3 Deluxe. This, though, is what I was talking about, the new content. The actual new content for the old game. You can see all these different stamps. There's a ton of them, and I'm pretty sure we can go and play, like, Who's That Pokemon right now, and you guys can name 95% of every single one of these, especially this one. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, you guys can tell me what that one is. Anyway, so there's going to be new content, as in these stamp things that are going to be floating around in the overworld of the older game. So for those of you guys that are completionists like myself, you would be more inclined to go through and play the older game, to get the 100% completion rewards of finding all the stamps. Don't worry, I'll make a tutorial on where they're all located once we find them all. So don't worry about that. Anyway, so excited about that. So like it's just breezing through the old game, finding all the green stars, using all the stamps, and then you can actually like put the stamps on a screen and have some fun with it. All right, some people will do that, but most people will probably not. Anyway, so this Bowser Fury looks really, really interesting. It's borderline open world, and it makes me really, really excited just to see this stuff. Now, you'll be able to see all sorts of things in the area, right? Like, I'm getting some Mario Sunshine vibes. When you're looking at this area over here, like the cat bell is like messed up, or it's got some gunk on it, or I don't honestly know. But yeah, the game, it looks really good. It's very open world-esque. This was actually very cute. These cat characters, they look like the cat characters that are in the game, right? So like Blue Toad has like the little cat shape over here. So like what's going on with the little kitties? And the black one could be like a Rosalina color kitty, and that's the Luigi kitty, and that's the Princess Peach kitty, or the Mario kitty, I don't know. But I think that's really cute that they actually incorporated cats. I'm honestly, like, I'm surprised that they didn't actually give us an overview as to what's going on with Bowser Jr. We haven't seen him wield the little paintbrush since Sunshine. Well, I mean, I guess he uses it in, like, other spin-off games. But, like, actually wielding it in a way of, like, painting things, which is what it was actually made from Professor E. Gadd to do, I'm very curious. But anyway... So, yeah, you can see over here that Bowser Jr. is going to be a character that you can play with. So that's going to be fun. You can see over here that you're going to be collecting cat shines. This kind of reminds me of Super Mario Odyssey, to be honest. You're running around, you just, like, find a star. So you're going to be finding these cat shines. And, yeah, it looks really interesting. I'm curious of, like, what's the deal with all that. You'll also notice over here that there's even more of these little cats just kind of chilling around. So, yeah, I'm curious as to, like, why they're just hanging out over there. And then you can also see, like, this little mural, which is kind of interesting. Like, you see some cats, you see, like, a little pathway, a giant cat, the bell, and then some trees over here. So, yeah, I don't know, it just kind of shows the story of the progression of what happens in the game, right? Come over here, you are the cat, you get the giant Giga Bell, and you turn into Giga Mario Cat. So, yeah, pretty interesting. Other than that, the same power-ups are all throughout here. One of the things that I did notice was that there's a special thing called like a cat coin too. I don't know if you can see this over here. But yeah, as you kind of, you can look right on the bottom here. There's like cat coins. And I'm curious as to like what you're going to need those for. It hasn't been described in the overview trailer, but like that's another thing that you may need to collect in order to get like a 100% completion in the area. So yeah, this looks good. There's the Hammer Bro cats. Everything's a cat. Like, everything has, like, cute little ears over here. So, they also did say that if you do have a local partner, like someone that actually is right next to you, you can give them their, like, extra controller and they can play as Bowser Jr. Kind of reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy, where you're out here and you give your little kid brother, kid sister, the little thing to point and, like, shoot with. So, it kind of reminds me of Tails. Like, in Sega, like, old school Sega Genesis, like, Sonic 2. It's like, oh yeah, here we go. But Plessy's here. That's kind of fun. So Plessy can just run around and do a whole bunch of stuff. Dude, the narrator's like, and then watch out because it'll get dark because Bowser. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. Like, this is not a good way of explaining what's up with that. Right? Like, I like it. Okay, so there's a little bit of mystery of it. But like, I honestly don't know what's going on. Like, why is he mad? How come he got super gigantic? Why are the cats now demons? Like, what is this? Like, yeah, okay, there's a little bit that you do have to keep a mystery, but like, come on. It's an overview trailer. There's nowhere to hide. Mario proceeds to hide behind that block. Okay. Anyway, so no, it looks really cool, right? And then, like, he just goes away because he stops being mad. Like, what is this? Is this like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild where the blood moon happens? And then, like, out of nowhere, like, the demons come out for a little bit and then they just go away. Like, what? Anyway, so many questions about that. But nonetheless, you can see over here that if you restore the power to the Giga Bell, then you can turn into Super Saiyan 3 Cat Mario. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. But anyway... So you go over here, once you get enough of these little cat shines, you jump in and you turn into literally Goku from behind with the Super Saiyan hair cat. So, like, what? Do you fight him? Is that the end of the game? Do you just tell him to go away? Like, I don't really understand yet. And I have so many questions. But, like, trust me, when this game comes out, we'll be fine. And it'll be really, really fun when we figure it all out. Amiibo over here. I'm happy about Amiibo. Like, I have every single Amiibo and then some. All Amiibo will be compatible, right? But they don't tell you what the other Amiibo are going to be compatible or what they're going to do, right? So if you need a crutch and you're new to the game, you slam in your Cat Mario for invincibility. And if you need a little bailout, you slap in the Peach Amiibo for a random power-up. Are you literally joking? Okay, hold on a second here. All right. So I'm very, very passionate about Amiibo and Amiibo functionality in games, right? There is a fine line that you have to draw with it, though, right? Because an Amiibo is like $13, $15, right? You don't necessarily want to unlock, or you don't want to lock content behind that paywall, right? Like, I get it, right? Some people live in other parts of the country. They can't afford access to it. I get it. But this is very, very, very bad in my opinion, simply because, like, yo, a power-up, that's what any other Amiibo should do, right? Like, any of the Amiibo that exists in the world should give you a random power-up, right? Cat Peach, Cat Mario should do something more, like maybe another costume or something else that, like, okay, so if you don't have the Amiibo, you have to play for X amount of hours or do X amount of things in order to get it. But now it's just like, dude, why? Why do we need that? Like, I'm going to get the Cat Mario Amiibo. I am never going to scan it in the game in order to get the invincibility cat bell. Like, I don't need that. Like, I get it. Like, it's there. But, like, you can also die enough times in the game in order to get the automatic cat bell block to show up. It's just a crutch. And, like, I'm not knocking people who are not good at Mario games. I'm not. The game is relatively easy for a lot of people. But I just don't feel that if someone pays $13 or $14 for this glorified Cat Mario paperweight, that when you scan it into the game, you're going to get something that's, like, already there. I don't know. Am I too vocal about that? What do you guys think about the Amiibo? Let me know in the comment section below. But I'm going to get them both either way. Like, I think they're very cute. And then, of course, they're going to release the Cat Luigi, the Cat Toad, Cat Rosalina, maybe like the Giga Bowser or whatever it's called. Fury Bowser. Maybe they'll do his own Amiibo. And it'll be as big as the Nintendo's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Guardian, right? That gigantic thing. Anyway, so that's about 20 minutes of me talking about Super Mario 3D World. Am I excited about the game? Yes, I absolutely am. Am I happy to shell out another $60 for technically DLC if I already own the game on Nintendo Wii U? And that's going to be a lot of you guys in the audience right now. You're going to be asking yourselves, all right, well, is it going to be worth it, right? And right now, it's too early to tell. If you support Nintendo and you just like want to help them out, then go. Absolutely buy it. But if you guys are a little bit more conscious about how you spend your money, then maybe wait a little bit. Maybe watch my videos on it so that you can get an understanding of like how long the DLC actually is. Because at the end of the day, you can easily, if you already own this game on Nintendo Wii U and you own your Wii U still, you could easily just pop that up and enjoy the exact same game minus the stamps. So, I don't know, man. It's the conundrum that we all have to deal with if we have previously owned this game. And we've talked about it on the Pikmin 3 Deluxe game, right? Like, it's the exact same thing. Are you going to double dip if you've already owned it? Let me know the reasonings why you would. Let me know the reasonings why you wouldn't. I'm looking forward to reading all that. Man, I asked you a bunch of questions today. You guys better be in this comment section, just saying. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I did a little bit of a rebranding of the support. So this video is brought to you by all of you wonderful members, especially on the VIP tier. Thank you so much for all of that. And the Lightning tier and all the tiers below that. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Do me a favor, answer all the questions that I asked, and let's keep the discussion going. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the breakdown, and of course subscribe so that you guys are updated on the latest and greatest Mario content and everything Nintendo Switch. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.